was Jewish. She said she was Jewish.
Okay. Debra, what would you like the listeners to know before we close? What do you want to tell them? What do you want them to know about what is going on out there?
The important thing is the coup by infiltration stopped in 1984. That's the good part. But the bad part is when the FBI and the CIA and retired military people and absolutely all kinds of people involved, even victims, but all kinds of people are involved in surveillance of the Nazis and stopping them. And what Dr. Brusbacher said is true, that the order did go out to eliminate the pedophile rings. So this is true, but it's been covered up for 23 years. At the same time that it's getting revenge on the Nazis and the Satanists, evil people, you know, because to me a Nazi and Satanist is all the very same thing because it's what I survived. But it's been covered up for too long. It went on for 23 years. I'm not allowed to contact my own family, and neither is the people out there that, you know, they haven't been told that the bodies were found, and it needs to be public. It just needs to get over.
Because it is still ongoing though across the country. Rituals are still ongoing, and the infiltration is growing because the New World Order is moving in.
Right. The people involved with it are hollering about the churches and the Christian people saying they're wanting to usher in the Armageddon and they want the end of the world to get here. But at the same time, they tell each other, we're doing it, we're ushering it in because we're slaughtering people. We're gonna usher in the end of the world.
Yeah, I know my organized stalkers say that all the time. We're ushering in the Antichrist. Mm-hmm. And to me, I know I'm not going to help usher in the Antichrist. You know, the second coming of Christ is great. You know, I'll help Jesus Christ, but I would never help a Satanist. And there's nothing they can do to usher in the Antichrist. There's nothing. They can gain evil for him. They can gain followers for him. But they can't make biblical prophecy move any faster than the way God wants it to. You know, they just can't do this. They can sit and hope that the end of the world is coming tomorrow. It will not prompt God, you know, or Bible prophecy to move any faster. Demonic forces are, yeah, of course, they're taking over. They've taken over the monetary system. They take over businesses. They're on every level, Illuminati, and they're sitting in high places, and they're taking over that way, and they're infiltrating, and they're running people into the ground. But that still will not make the Bible prophecy move any faster than it's going to. And yes, I believe it's moving in because evil is rising, and the New World Order is coming in, and people are being persecuted worldwide. But I refuse to give in to these people, and I'm very grateful for people like you who are not giving in as well. So, Debra, I'd like to thank you for coming on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. And I'd like to follow up with you again and have another interview. And if you know any of the victims who want to come forward, please send them to me. And before we go, I think don't you have a website?
Yes, it's IlluminatiNews.com with West Henry. I'll send you that in the email so we can get the correct address up there for you. I'll look it up.
Okay. I'm sure that people will be interested in seeing that and reading your story. Thank you, Debra.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thursdays on the Edge.
Flies through gray city skies, giving a warning to those below. But a voice it goes on there, they ignore her every word, they just carry on with what they know. The species dies their hand. It's so sad they won't understand, and another child dies for their cause in their bitter conflicts and endless wars. As the sea child sails through waters dark and bare, giving a warning to those around. But the words they go unheard, they ignore her every word, they just carry on with what they found. And another species dies at their hands. It's so sad they won't understand. And another child dies for their cause in the bitter conflicts and endless wars. When bombs fall from our hand, push your children into blood-stained sand, and on babes who can't understand, it's child abuse, it's child abuse, it's child abuse.
Welcome back. My name is Andy Radford, and this is the Edge's Thursday show, coming to you from the Edge's UK studio. If you've been a victim of organised gang stalking and ritualistic satanic abuse, please get in touch with us here at the edgeam.com. We will treat your information with the utmost sensitivity, and we have now a number of organisations we can point you to. Alternatively, please get in touch with Edge Correspondent Gina Romano, who is our expert on organised gang stalking. You can find her bio from the home page at www.theedgeam.com. Just scroll down this page, and on the left hand side you will see the link to the correspondents' bios and information. If you click this, you will find Gina Romano there. Your well-being and security is our priority, and if you wish to remain anonymous, that's okay by us, and we can also mask your voice so no one can recognize you. We're not here to catch you out, we're here to help expose this organized, sick regime. And that's about it for this week's Thursday show. I would like to thank Gina Romano, Debra Hunter Pitts, CM Leslie and Mike Eastwood for their input this week. I would also like to give a special thank you to Yayan John Sharp for allowing us to play a couple of his songs. And information about Yayan will be placed on the Edge's Thursday links page. Don't forget to tune in to Daniel Ott's live show this Saturday night. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the 26th of April 2008. My name is Andy Radford, and I'm coming to you from the Edge's UK studio. Thank you very much indeed for listening to the Thursday show. Goodbye.
You have been listening to The Edge. To subscribe to The Edge newsletter, log on to theedgeam.com. That's theedgeam.com, where you can find out more about the guests and topics discussed on the air. The Edge is being brought to you by Internet Solutions, home of affordable website design and low-cost Internet access. Visit Internet Solutions at es4.com. That's es4.com. Until next week, for the Edge Radio broadcast, I'm Chris Moore. See you on the Edge.